Hello everyone and welcome to the long-awaited Apes vs Monkeys. So, this is the video explaining something that can be sometimes a little bit when little Timmy at the zoo is like, "Oh look, Mommy, it's a monkey." When you should be saying, "Oh look, Mommy." After this video, they'll be saying, "Oh look, Mommy, it's an ape, not a monkey." After this video is made, that's what the little children at the zoo will be saying. So, I've got apes and monkeys, and you're like, what the heck is a ringtail lemur doing in a video about monkeys and apes? Well, monkeys and apes are primates, and lemurs is a type of primate. So that's why. And these, you think, why are they in the middle? They look like apes and monkeys, and that is right. They aren't really an ape, but they aren't really a monkey. These are part of the small apes because, as you can see, they don't have the tail. Like apes don't have tails, but they're still, so that makes them an ape. But they're small. They're a small ape. That's what they are. That took a while. These are monkeys. You can see their little tails. I don't have a lot of toy monkeys, really, more apes. But this is a mandrill, the world's biggest monkey. It's weighing 77 pounds. That's a very big monkey. They aren't your average little Dexter from Night at the Museum who sits on the guy's shoulder. These are big boys, and they aren't friendly. They can hurt you. But the baby is cute. You can't lie. Look at them. So, there is 300 types of monkeys. A lot of monkeys. There's spider monkeys, capuchins, mandrills, marmosets, tamarins. I could go on, but that would take too long to name all the types of monkeys. But there's 300, which is so many monkeys. The smallest type of monkey is the pygmy marmoset that weighs 4 ounces, and they can fit in your hand. They're like they're a tiny little monkey. They're tiny, and I think I heard somewhere they're like the size of a banana, and that's tiny. And the biggest is the mandrill. It's 77 pounds. Very heavy. Even if you're the Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, you can lift them, but they're gonna bite you. And their bite isn't like a little puppy. It's hard. Most monkeys and lemurs have prehensile tails. Of course, these they can't exactly. But what a prehensile tail is, it's like a fifth limb. It's like they've got arms, they got legs, and they've got a tail. It's like they can hold on to stuff with their tail. So it's like they've got another big arm coming out of their butt. Kinda, that's what it is. They can hang from trees with it while their arms are free. So they can eat something, but they're still hanging on. They are both primates, so that's something they do have in common. They're both primates. Us humans are primates. Primates are a very intelligent family. Cetaceans and canines are also quite smart. But you can't beat apes and primates. They're really smart. There's a gorilla named Coco who could learn sign language, that's like to teach an animal sign language. Monkeys are very social animals, and they work together. So we're talking about monkeys, and then we're going to move on to apes. Between the two, we're going to say the differences. So they're very, they help each other, they look after the babies, they work together to find food, and they're like a big family. Big happy family of monkeys in the trees. The gelada baboon, which is a type of really fluffy baboon, not a teddy bear, they live in the mountains, and they don't communicate with sounds very much. They use their lips. They like move. They communicate with lip movements. Funny lip movements, like. I can't really do it, but they can like do this. They can kind of show their teeth, like do that. But they do use sounds. And speaking of sounds, the howler monkey, a type of monkey that goes hoo, 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 and like it howls, and it's got a really big kind of, it howls. That's why it's called a howler monkey, kind of. They can be heard from 3 miles away. Imagine you're walking through the jungle and you just hear this ooh, 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 ooh. And they can be dangerous. They're pretty big monkeys. Monkeys sometimes use tools. Apes use tools more often, but monkeys, they can use stones they find to smash open nuts or fruits and shells. And they can also use it, they just can use tools. I don't mean screwdrivers, hammers, and stuff. They use caveman tools the cavemen used. So that's most of the facts for the monkeys. But what is the difference between apes and monkeys? The two similar but not similar at the same time animals. So straight off the bat, if you look at the picture, the monkeys, they have tails and the apes don't. So you can see the orangutan and the chimpanzee, they don't have tails, and then the capuchin and the black spider monkey, they do have tails, prehensile tails. And you can see also the apes seem to be kind of more broad chests or wider, and then the monkeys are more skinny and stuff. And orangutans, they've got more apes, they've got a special thing in their shoulder that allows them to swing in the trees, where monkeys are more adapted to running across branches. But still, spider monkeys, they still swing. But that's another difference. And so we've got some differences there. Then also, apes are usually much bigger than monkeys. Like, look at this big boy, this really big boy. That's the male orangutan. And then you look at a monkey, it's much bigger, usually. They're usually bigger. So that's that. So the size. Usually apes, they can walk on 2 legs more often, just like this chimpanzee, where more of the time monkeys will usually walk on 4 legs. But apes are more capable of walking on 2 legs because they're much more closely related to us people. That's most of the key differences you can notice. And the final one that's most easy to tell in the wild is apes use tools more often. Like you can see chimpanzees, they get a big long stick or something and stick it into an ant nest and then pull it out, and then the ants all stick to the stick, and he's like that probably wasn't really good. Where monkeys, they do use tools, but not nearly as often as apes. So that's the differences. Now let's talk about facts about apes. Gorilla mammies or moms or mothers are some of the best mammies, some of the best women that look after children. Let's just say that, because different countries say it differently. So the best woman that takes care of their child. They are really good parents, gorillas and other apes. As you can see, they carry them on their backs. Really cute. There was once a gorilla called Coco that learned to do sign language. I said that at the start. Chimpanzees have the same blood type as humans. That is how you can tell, like, we're so closely related to apes. Like, if you shave this boy, he could look like a crazy man that walks on all fours all the time with big ears. Bonobos, which is a similar looking ape to the chimpanzee, they use sticks as weapons, like ching 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 ching. They don't exactly have duels like that with each other like knights, but apes make tools. They don't find them, they actually make them. Like, they can make tools. They don't need, like, they can make them out of things. Like, they can be like stick, stone, thing. I don't know. But chimpanzees can actually enjoy watching movies or stuff like that. They can actually enjoy it. And they can also have emotions. Like, they can laugh when they're happy, or they can play, or they can cry, they can grieve something dead. They can be joy, or they can be anger, or jealousy, and lots more. They can experience much of the same feelings we can feel, because we're such closely related to each other. Orangutans are the heaviest tree-dwelling animal. Just even this toy is heavy. Like, they're heavy. We share 98% of our DNA with gorillas. So we don't exactly look very similar, but you can kind of see the resemblance, like the face, the body, like, and which is so cool to imagine we're that closely related that we share that much of our DNA with an animal. Apes use tools, they make them and use them more often than monkeys. They're the closest living relatives to humans. Of course, if cavemen were alive, they'd probably be the closest living relatives, but they're dead. So, apes are. And the word orangutan, these two, they're orangutans. The word orangutan means the word man of the forest in the Malaysian language, because they look so wise and like a man. They look like a man, really hairy though. So that is it for differences between apes versus monkeys. I hope you enjoyed the video. because I did. It was long awaited. A lot of you were wanting to watch it, and I made it this week. I'll see you next week. I need to think of what I'm going to do next week. So I'll see you then. Goodbye.